Stop. Before you rush into this day, before you check your phone, answer that message, or start thinking about everything waiting for you, take a moment and listen carefully. The way you begin your day will shape everything that follows. Most people wake up and immediately step into stress, pressure, and distraction without realizing they are walking into their day without direction. You can plan your schedule, organize your tasks, and prepare for every responsibility ahead. But if God is not leading you, then you are moving forward without clarity. And that is not a risk you should be willing to take. There is something far more powerful available to you right now, something that changes everything when you allow it to guide you. So instead of rushing forward, pause. Right here, right now, choose to start differently. Choose to invite God into this day before anything else begins. Because when God leads, things shift. What once felt overwhelming becomes manageable. What once felt uncertain becomes clear. And what once felt heavy becomes lighter. The truth is, God sees what you cannot see. He understands what you cannot understand. He knows what is ahead long before you ever arrive there. God sees the past, the present, and the future all at once. He sees the challenges that are forming before they reach you. He sees the decisions you will have to make before you even face them. He sees your weaknesses, your struggles, and even the quiet thoughts you never say out loud. And yet, even with all of that, He remains faithful to guide you. That is why you cannot rely only on your own understanding. Your perspective is limited, but His is complete. Scripture reminds us of this truth clearly. The Lord will guide you always. Not sometimes, not only when things are going well, always. Even in difficult seasons, even when things feel uncertain, even when you don't understand what is happening. That is the promise you are standing on today. But there is something you must recognize. There are forces that do not want you to focus on God's leading. Distraction, confusion, fear, these are not random. They are tools designed to pull your attention away from truth. When your focus is scattered, your decisions become reactive instead of intentional. When your vision is clouded, you begin to rely on fear instead of faith. That is why spiritual awareness matters. You must be able to discern what is guiding you. You must be able to recognize what is from God and what is not. And that ability does not come automatically. It is developed. It is strengthened through prayer, through stillness, through choosing to seek God consistently instead of occasionally. So before anything else today, make this your first step. Ask God to open your eyes. Ask Him to sharpen your awareness. Ask Him to lead you clearly, and then make the decision to follow. Because guidance means nothing if you are not willing to walk in it. When God leads you, He does not stand behind you and push you forward. He goes before you. He prepares the path ahead. He removes obstacles you cannot see yet. He makes difficult places easier to walk through. And that is the kind of guidance you need today. You do not need to figure everything out on your own. You do not need to carry the weight of every decision alone. You need to trust that God is already working ahead of you, even in ways you do not yet understand. So take a moment now and center yourself. Let go of the pressure to control everything. Let go of the need to have every answer right now. Instead, allow yourself to step into a place of trust, because trust is where peace begins. As you move through this day, you will face choices. Some will be small, almost unnoticed. Others will carry more weight. But in every moment, God is able to guide you if you are paying attention. Sometimes His guidance will come through a quiet sense of peace. Other times it will come through wisdom spoken by someone around you. And sometimes it will come through a deep conviction within your spirit, gently correcting your direction. There are signs that God is leading you, and you need to recognize them. One of those signs is confirmation. When something aligns with truth, when it is supported by wisdom and reinforced through others, it is often a clear indication that you are moving in the right direction. Another sign is peace. Not the absence of difficulty, but a calm assurance even in the middle of uncertainty. That kind of peace does not come from circumstances. It comes from God. And then there is change. When God is leading you, not everything around you will stay the same. Some relationships may shift. Some paths may close. Some opportunities may no longer align with where you are being called to go. That is not loss. It is direction. You cannot move forward if you are holding on to everything behind you. So instead of resisting change, learn to recognize it as part of the process. Growth requires movement, and movement often requires letting go. Now take a deeper step. Begin to release what has been weighing on you, the stress you carried from yesterday, the worries about what might happen today, the thoughts that keep repeating in your mind. You do not need to carry them any further. God is not asking you to solve everything. He is asking you to trust Him with everything. Part 3, approximately 4.7 thousand characters. So bring everything before Him now. Not just the things you feel confident about, but also the things that make you uncertain. Place your responsibilities, your conversations, your decisions, and your concerns into His hands. Nothing is too small, and nothing is too complicated. If it matters to you, it matters to Him. Ask Him to guide your thoughts today, to help you think clearly when confusion tries to take over. Ask Him to guide your actions so that your choices reflect wisdom instead of impulse. Ask Him to guide your words so that what you say brings peace instead of conflict. There will be moments today when emotions try to take control. Frustration may rise, pressure may build. Situations may not go the way you expected. But in those moments, you still have a choice. You can react, or you can pause and respond with intention. God's guidance will often be quiet, not forceful. It will not overwhelm you. It will gently redirect you. But you have to be willing to listen. Ask Him to speak to you in a way that you recognize. Ask Him to make His direction clear enough that you do not miss it. And most importantly, ask Him to give you the willingness to follow, even when it requires patience, even when it requires humility, even when it requires you to change your plans. Also ask for protection, not just physical protection, but mental and emotional protection as well. Ask Him to guard your mind against anxiety and overthinking. Ask Him to guard your heart against negativity, bitterness, and fear. Ask Him to strengthen you so that you are not easily shaken by what happens around you. And extend that same prayer to the people connected to your life, your family, your friends, those you care about. Ask for their protection, their peace, and their strength. Because you are not walking through this life alone, and neither are they. Remember, you do not know everything that this day holds, but God does, and that is enough. As you continue forward, there is something important you need to understand. There is a difference between conviction and condemnation, and if you do not recognize that difference, you will carry unnecessary weight that was never meant for you. Conviction is meant to guide you. It points out what needs to change, but it also shows you the way forward. It reminds you that you are capable of doing better, and it invites you to grow. Condemnation, on the other hand, tries to hold you in place. It tells you that your mistakes define you. It tries to convince you that you cannot move forward. Those are not the same thing. One leads to growth, the other leads to stagnation. When you fall short, and there will be moments when you do, you are not meant to stay there. You are meant to recognize it, learn from it, and continue moving forward. You are not defined by a single moment. You are not limited by a single mistake. So release that weight. Let go of the voice that tells you that you are not enough. Replace it with truth. You are still growing. You are still learning. And you are still being guided. Ask God for wisdom as you move through this day. Wisdom to know when to speak and when to remain silent. Wisdom to know when to act and when to wait. Wisdom to recognize what truly matters and what does not. And take time to reflect on your own life honestly. Not with judgment, but with awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts, your actions, and your patterns. Growth begins with awareness, and awareness leads to change. Do not allow yourself to simply drift through this day. Be intentional. Be present. Be aligned with the direction God is setting before you. Commit everything to Him. Your plans, your thoughts, your actions, your future. Trust that He is already ahead of you, preparing what you cannot yet see. And as you step forward, do it with confidence. Not because you have everything figured out, but because you are not walking alone. Today is not random, it is guided. And as long as you continue to follow, you will never truly be lost.